Hi, I'm Chen, and I'm 12 years old. Ever since I was little, I've been fascinated by the world around me. Some people think math and physics are hard or boring, but I think they're awesome. They are like the keys to understanding everything. Numbers and equations are like secret codes that unlock the mysteries of the universe. They help us see patterns and make sense of the chaos. When I solve a math problem or understand a physics concept, it feels like I've discovered something truly amazing. It's like finding a hidden treasure. Math and physics are everywhere around us, even in the simplest things, from the way leaves fall to the way water flows. It's all governed by these principles. Have you ever wondered how a ball flies through the air? The arc it makes is a perfect example of physics in action. Or how your bicycle stays balanced. It's all about forces and motion, and understanding these can make you appreciate the world even more. Physics can explain it all. From the tiniest particles to the vastness of space, it's the science that connects everything. And math is the language we use to describe those explanations. It's like a universal code that everyone can learn and use. I love the feeling of using my brain to figure things out. It's like a workout for my mind, and it makes me feel strong and capable. Math and physics challenge me to think critically and come up with creative solutions. They push me to be better and to never give up. It's like solving a puzzle. But the answers can help us understand the world around us and even invent new technologies. Who knows, maybe one day I'll discover something that changes the world. Math and physics are essential for understanding how the world works. From the tiniest atoms to the largest galaxies, everything in the universe follows the laws of physics. And math provides the tools we need to measure, analyze, and predict these phenomena. Think about it. Engineers use physics and math to design buildings, bridges, and airplanes. Doctors use physics to understand how our bodies work and to develop new medical treatments. And scientists use math and physics to study climate change, explore space, and make new discoveries. Math and physics are not just about memorizing formulas or solving equations. They're about using your brain to understand the world around you. They're about asking questions, exploring possibilities, and never giving up on your curiosity. My culture has a rich history of mathematics and science. For centuries, people in my family have used math and physics in practical ways, from building intricate temples and palaces to navigating by the stars. One of my favorite stories is about the ancient mathematician and astronomer Zhang Heng, who invented the world's first seismometer in 132 AD. This incredible device could detect earthquakes hundreds of miles away, long before modern technology. Stories like this inspire me to learn more about the history of science and the contributions of people from all over the world. It reminds me that math and physics are not just abstract concepts, but powerful tools that have shaped our world for millennia. I love the feeling of solving a challenging math or physics problem. It's a unique blend of frustration and exhilaration that keeps me coming back for more. Each problem is like a puzzle waiting to be solved, and the process of figuring it out is incredibly rewarding. It's like climbing a mountain. It takes effort and determination, but the view from the top is always worth it. The journey itself is filled with moments of doubt and perseverance, but each step forward brings you closer to that ultimate goal. When I finally find the solution, it's like a light bulb goes off in my head and everything suddenly makes sense. It's a moment of clarity that makes all the hard work worthwhile. The satisfaction of seeing all the pieces come together is unparalleled. One time I was struggling with a physics problem about projectile motion. The problem seemed insurmountable at first and I felt completely stuck. I remember staring at the equations, trying to make sense of them. I couldn't figure out how to calculate the trajectory of a ball thrown at a certain angle and velocity. The more I tried, the more frustrated I became. It felt like I was hitting a wall, and I started to doubt my abilities. I spent hours working on it, but I didn't give up. I knew that if I kept at it, I would eventually find a way through. I reviewed my notes, consulted textbooks, and even watched online tutorials to gain a better understanding. Finally, I realized I could use the principles of trigonometry and kinematics to break down the problem into smaller, more manageable parts. By tackling each part individually, I was able to piece together the solution. Step by step, I worked through the equations, and finally I arrived at the correct answer. The sense of relief and accomplishment was overwhelming. It was a testament to the power of persistence and analytical thinking. It was a challenging problem, but the feeling of accomplishment when I solved it was incredible. Moments like these remind me why I love problem solving so much. It's not just about finding the answer, it's about the journey and the growth that comes with it. Section 5, A Day at the Park. Physics in action. Even a simple trip to the park is full of physics in action. From the moment we step into the park, we are surrounded by countless examples of physical principles at work. The swings, slides, and even the way we move all demonstrate the fascinating world of physics. When I swing on a swing, I can feel the forces of gravity and inertia at work. As I pump my legs, I am converting chemical energy from my muscles into kinetic energy, propelling myself higher and higher. The swing's motion is a perfect example of simple harmonic motion, where the forces of gravity and tension in the swing's chains create a back-and-forth oscillation. When I slide down the slide, I experience friction and potential energy transforming into kinetic energy. The higher I start, the more potential energy I have, which is then converted into speed as I descend. The friction between the slide and my clothes slows me down, but it also keeps me from sliding too fast, ensuring a safe and fun ride. And when I see kids playing basketball, I think about the parabolic arc of the ball as it flies through the air, a perfect example of projectile motion. The ball's path is determined by the initial force applied, the angle of the throw, and the acceleration due to gravity. Each shot is a mini physics experiment in motion. Physics helps me understand the world around me in a deeper, more meaningful way. By observing the natural phenomena in the park, I can see the principles of physics in action, from the way leaves flutter in the wind to the way water flows in a nearby stream. Each observation is a chance to learn and appreciate the laws that govern our universe. By observing the world with a scientific eye, I can appreciate the beauty and complexity of even the most ordinary things. The intricate patterns on a leaf, the way light refracts through a drop of water, and the sound of birds chirping are all enriched by my understanding of physics. Math and physics are not just subjects I learn in school, they're tools I can use to explore and understand the world around me. Whether I'm calculating the trajectory of a basketball or understanding the forces at play on a swing, these principles help me make sense of my experiences and inspire me to keep learning and exploring. Section 6. Math in the kitchen, baking with precision. Baking is another passion of mine, and it might surprise you to know that it involves a lot of math. From measuring ingredients to adjusting baking times, precision is key in creating delicious treats. So when I follow a recipe, I'm essentially using ratios and proportions to ensure the right balance of ingredients, and when I convert a recipe from Celsius to Fahrenheit, I'm using my knowledge of temperature scales and unit conversions. Baking is like a delicious science experiment, and math is my trusty lab partner. It helps me understand the science behind the recipe and make adjustments to create the perfect cake or cookie. Section 7. My grandmother's wisdom. The geometry of origami. My grandmother is a master of origami, the Japanese art of paper folding. She can transform a simple square of paper into intricate birds, flowers, and animals. I've always been amazed by her creations, and recently I discovered that origami is full of mathematical principles. Each fold in origami follows precise geometric rules involving angles, lines, and shapes. By understanding these principles, I can create my own origami designs and appreciate the mathematical beauty behind this ancient art form. My grandmother's origami has taught me that math can be beautiful and artistic. It's not just about numbers and equations, it's about patterns, shapes, and the creative ways we can use them to express ourselves. Section 8. Dreams, Take Flight, Aerospace Engineering, and My Future. When I grow up, I want to be an aerospace engineer. I dream of designing spacecraft that can travel to distant planets and explore the vastness of space. Math and physics will be essential for achieving my dreams. I'll need to understand the principles of aerodynamics, propulsion, and orbital mechanics to design spacecraft that can withstand the extreme conditions of space travel. And I'll need to use advanced mathematics to calculate trajectories, fuel consumption, and other critical parameters. My love for math and physics is not just about getting good grades in school, it's about pursuing my passions and making a real difference in the world. I believe that with hard work, dedication, and a strong foundation in STEM, I can achieve my dreams and contribute to humanity's exploration of the cosmos. Section 9. A universe of possibilities. Math and physics are not just subjects you learn in school, they're keys that unlock a universe of possibilities. They're tools for understanding the world around us, for solving problems, and for creating new technologies. Whether you're interested in science, engineering, medicine, or even art, math and physics can help you achieve your goals. So embrace your curiosity, never stop asking questions, and let the beauty of numbers and equations guide you on your journey of discovery. The world is full of wonders waiting to be explored, and with math and physics by your side, the possibilities are truly limitless.